So wait, so the movie, it's not, we don't know when it's coming out yet, but
No.
it is with our good friend Jimmy Tatro.
Yep, it's live.
called
The Machine.
And that is your nickname that you got. Can you tell the story for people who don't know the story?
I got involved with the Russian mafia when I was 22, and I'd taken Russian classes. I didn't learn anything. We went to Russia, the mob ran everything, and they gave us two young gangsters, two banditi, to kind of chaperone us, to like shadow us. And I planned a sentence. I was going to say, Strasvutsky, меня зовут Bert, очень приятно, я работаю кошка. That's what I was going to say. But it means, hello, my name's Bert. It's very nice to meet you. I work pussy. And but when the door opened, I was looking at a fucking gangster, and I froze. And he just went, "Что? Like, what the fuck do you want?" And I meant to say, and for anyone Russian, I meant to say, "I'm the man," which is Yamashina. But I said Yamashinu, which means technically I'm a car. And he started laughing, and he goes, "What did you say?" And I go, "I just said it again." I was like, "I'm the machine." And he brought me in, said, "Tell them what you said." And I was like, "I'm the fucking machine." And they loved it. They loved it. And we drank all night long. All I knew how to say in their language was, I'm the machine, and I fuck cats. That's it. And so I got the nickname, the Machine, and then ultimately we ended up robbing a train. So
Well, I mean, that's the,
Yada,
passed over that part.
You got to use
Yeah.
a passive voice.
Yeah.
Like, the train was robbed.
Yeah.
the train was robbed. And by the way, I really think every guy would have robbed that train.
So tell us. I mean, it does sound like you had no choice but to rob that train.
Okay, so I party with this guy that meets me at the door, Igor, good guy. And you understand things were a little different in Russia. We stole a boat. We ran a pool hall scam. Like, you could just see that things were a little freer. And so we take this overnight train trip to Moscow, and Igor tells me, he goes, "I can't go." He's like, different mafia runs a train, different mafia runs Moscow. Don't worry, though. I had to set it up. They're going to take care of you. And when I got there, they looked like two kids on Christmas. They were like, "Oh, I can't wait to play with the machine." They're like, "The machine sits in first class." And so I'm like, "Fuck yeah." And we're drinking booze. The conductor comes in, rips off the stars and stripes to his shirt, gives them to me. He's like, "It would be an honor to do a shot of vodka with the machine." I'm like, I'm literally like, fuck it. I'm in the mob. I'll do whatever the fuck I want. We drink all the booze in an hour, go to the bar cart to get more booze. And Igor says to me in Russian, he goes, "Machine, go behind the bar and grab bread. Chleb is bread." And I understood him. And I'm in this moment where I go, I'm fucking learning. Like, this is immersion. I'm learning my way, not through flashcards and textbooks, but by joining the mafia. This is how you learn the language. I'm behind the bar, and I'm like, I say to the guy, "I know what you're saying." And he's like, "Go for you, machine. Can the machine find cheese?" And I was like, "See it? Cheese, I got it. Give me another one." He's like, "Grab vodka." I was like, "All right, another one. Give me another one." He's like, "Grab the money." And at that moment, I realized cutely we're robbing the bar. And I realized he's going through people's pockets, and the bartender's frozen like this. And I'm behind the bar, robbing the bar. And I'm like, motherfucker. And then I took the guy's shit. We leave. And
It actually,
I was like, I'm not going to go against them. Like, the guy said, take the money. I'm like,
No,
the way you just explained it, like, you did have no choice. You
have no
had
choice.
to
You
rob
were
that bar.
trapped. Yeah.
We go back to our first class cabin. Teacher comes back, who, by the way, did not speak Russian, okay? English teacher.
Your teacher from college.
Chaperone. I didn't know the
Okay.
woman. She was a chaperone for the trip. She was just a teacher at Florida State. She swings the door open with that liberal arts confidence. It's like, "This shit is fucking over." She's talking to me and the mafia. "You're done, mister. Get up right now." And Big Igor takes a sip of vodka, spits it in her eyes, and goes, "No one talks to the machine like that." Shuts the door in her face, and he's like, "Fuck that bitch. This is Russia. Don't worry, machine. When it gets dark, we have good time." I'm like, "What the fuck are we doing when it gets dark?" Reaches into his pocket, pulls out a ring of keys. He's like, "We're robbing the whole fucking train." And so we robbed the whole train.
Robbed the whole train.
Well,
yeah.
here's what's fascinating about the story is I posted this on Facebook like 5 years ago. That's why when it went viral, I didn't think anyone was going to see it. And what happened is it started going viral. My wife told me, and I was like, "No way!" And I had to figure out why it was going viral because I had told it before, and it didn't go viral. What happened was the way the algorithm worked at the time. When you shared the story on your Facebook, the first comment that would show up under your story on your page was the top comment from my page, the one that most people interacted with. The top comment from my page was left by a woman. I won't say her name, so I don't blow her up, but you can find it. And she said her name. I think his name's Susan or Kristen. I'm not gonna.
So you did say her name.
Yeah. I didn't want to say her last name. Poor girl, when gets hounded. Her comment read, "I was in Bert's Russian class. I was on this trip. This story's 100% true. He fucking robbed us." And then she tagged everyone in my class.
Oh God!
So if you want to see what
That's
Igor
sick,
looks
though.
like, what I look like, they posted pictures of it. They posted pictures of the morning of the robbery because we robbed the whole class. We robbed everyone, and then we pulled into Moscow, fucking wasted.
Wait, so you robbed your classmates? Did you go back to the class after, or no? That was it.
I robbed the whole fucking train. We robbed me. My bag was with them. I robbed my bag, like because I was with 2 guys. We robbed the whole fucking train. Pull into Moscow. I'm fucking top 5 drunkest I've ever been. Train stops. Sun's up. Door opens. Same teacher's like not mad, right? Looks at me and goes, "I want you to know they've alerted the police." And I see 2 cops on the platform talking to my whole class. They're in their pajamas. They're upset. They've been robbed. I get it, you know. Big Igor's completely unfazed. He's like, "Don't worry, I speak to police for both of us." Walks out, grabs one of the cops, spins him around, and just starts going, "Fuck you! We fuck you in the mouth! We fuck!" I'm like, "Stop with the fucking we shit." Cop waves me over. I walk over to the cop, who, by the way, is standing in front of the class I just robbed. Next to the gangster I robbed them with. All I'm thinking is, this is not how I plan on spending my second junior year in college. I get 5 steps from the cop, and he looks impatient as fuck. He takes 2 big steps, grabs me by the arm, pulls me into his face, and he goes, "So, I understand you're the machine, huh? Tonight you party with us." I was like, wait. I go, "I'm not in trouble." And he gets so close to me, I can smell his morning cigarette, and he's like, "No, fuck that bitch. This is Russia." So we did not get in trouble. We definitely had a meeting.
That sucks.
By the elevators. Yeah, that sucks.
But you were the machine.
Well, no, my friend Igor was like, "Hey, man, I gave them Bert for a reason. Like, if they had nothing to do, bad shit would have happened. But they partied with Bert." What's fucking crazy about this story? 100% true. In Moscow, we had to go back to St. Petersburg. We had the same 2 gangsters. And my teachers were like, "Hey, apparently we need you to party with them and just like a rodeo clown, like distract them." So we got on the train. I partied with them. They took pictures of me shitting, which they'd never. They were so easy to entertain because they had no frame of reference for like frat boy humor.
Yeah.
Like, "This is the lawnmower, huh, guys? Hey!" And they're like, "This guy's fucking hilarious." Yeah. I learned how to say "fat guy in a little coat," and from fucking Tommy Boy.
Yeah.
And they're dying. "Who the fuck is this guy?" And they're like, "He's the machine."
So
yeah.
So have you been back to Russia since then?
have not been
Are
back
you
to
allowed
Russia.
back? That's the question. Like, could you get through the border?
You know what's so crazy? I actually thought to myself, sometimes, okay, this is an ego thought, so bear with me, but do you ever think to yourself, like, fuck, does Tom Brady know who we are?
Hank
Right?
does, yeah.
Yeah,
Hank was thinking that all last week.
He thanked Hank in his retirement.
Did he really?
Yeah, well, Hank went to jail for him.
Really?
Yes.
For Deflategate.
Yeah,
Oh,
for
okay.
Deflategate.
He
Yeah,
locked himself.
rational thing.
He
Yeah.
put
You
handcuffs
said,
on
"Oh,
himself.
okay," like that was like.
Yeah, no, that
he's
makes
like,
sense,
For
yeah.
Deflategate, and you're like, "Oh, okay,
Okay,
yeah,
all right. Weirder things have happened.
Yeah.
But do you ever go into that thing like I tweeted at Aaron Rodgers one time, just not like, "Hey man, I'm in Green Bay doing a show. If you want to get dinner, it's gonna have to be early." Just like fucking around.
Mm-hmm.
And then he DMs me. He's like, "Yo, you fucking with me, bro?" And then I'm like, "Wait, Aaron Rodgers knows who I am?" Like, and then you're like, "Hold on, like when did that happen?" I was thinking to myself, right? So Biden fucking hates Joe Rogan.
Yep.
I mean, they're really, the press secretary is like, "We got to get rid of Joe Rogan,"
which is crazy.
one of my best friends. I've been on his podcast 30 times.
Well, no, 26 now, right? Because
Yeah.
you got 4 deleted.
I got 4 deleted. So, thank God, I'm sure.
Update those.
Fucking take them all down. So, but then you think, I wonder if Putin is like, he knows Rogan because he loves MMA.
Right.
I wonder if at any point someone said to Putin, "Hey, you got to hear this machine story. It's pretty fucking good."
I think it's the fact that it's been around and it's gone reviral like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah. It's
where there's
like
different
85
waves.
million views.
The movie too would I feel like when the movie comes out, I would say Putin would know.
Yeah, and then he's always shirtless, right?
Yep.
I'm always shirtless. It's like at one point I'm wondering if I'll get the call like, "Hey, someone wants to have drinks at you and it'll be Putin." I would love that. See, that's the problem. I want to party with like Kim Jong-un, Putin, all the people hate. I think I'd get along well with.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely Putin. I think
story.
yeah,
I'd love to party with Putin.
Putin's probably got access to drugs that you don't even know about.
Oh,
the
he's
drugs
the
that
guy.
don't exist over
You have to
there.
play hockey with him though.
I fucking play hockey.
Let him score.
score.
Would you let him score?
It's the best when he
I
gets
would be the quickest patsy you've ever seen.
when he plays.
You want to
those
talk about a
games.
yes man?
Yes.
Fucking, I'm a dog kid. I'm a dog. I remember one time one of the guys in the mob was like, "Have you ever gotten a blowjob with machine gun out window? Just right when you come. It's so good." And we're like, that's the kind of shit I want to be around.
I love that.
Oh man.